So today, finally, after months of waiting, we finally received the full trailer of Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender adaptation. I can't tell you how much I've been waiting for this, and I'm sure you guys have been too. I can't believe this day is finally here. There are a lot of awesome new scenes and reveals, so smash the like and subscribe buttons, and let's get into it. So first off, there's actually something really cool which isn't even in the English trailer. For the German dub, they brought back almost the entire German dubbing cast of the original Last Airbender show, which is very wholesome, and no doubt a lot of German fans will get some major nostalgia. At the very beginning, we get a scene of an absolutely beautifully detailed Fire Nation ship approaching one of the water tribes. Most likely this is the Northern Water Tribe, which we also see attacked in Book 1 of the original show. We'll definitely also see Katara face off against Zuko, which is very exciting, and we do get a quick glimpse of it in the trailer. Something we see in the trailer is that despite the serious nature with war clearly being waged, there are still some little quips and jokes, meaning that hopefully Netflix are keeping intact the overall vibes and tone of the original show. Although it had its mature moments, it was a kids' show after all. So to see it'll keep its lighthearted-at-times nature is a very welcome piece of news. We get a look at Zuko plotting, trying to locate Aang, which is a really cool addition because in the original show he was pretty clueless, spent so long searching without much of a clue what he was doing, but here he looks really determined and like he's planning things out. We then get to see some amazing looking Fire Nation armor. I mean seriously, it looks so imposing and threatening. It's no wonder the Fire Nation had such domination over so much of the world. The bending looks absolutely awesome throughout the scenes, definitely complementing the amazing set work they've done. These actually look like real life versions of the places from the cartoon, and so much attention to detail has been paid. Near the start as well, we see Fire Lord Sozin leading the attack against an air temple, which of course he did in order to try and kill the Avatar and break the Avatar cycle. Considering this happened during the comet, it does look a bit underkill with the effects, but who knows, maybe they're saving a huge and intense scene for the final show. In any case, it looks like we're going to see some form of combat scenes during the attack, meaning that maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see what happens to Monk Gyatso and witness his epic last stand. We also get a really up close and detailed look at Heibai, who looks absolutely incredible. Because of the blurred background shot we saw last time, some people were really concerned that it wouldn't be up to standards, but it really does look awesome. Among others, we see a detailed shot of Neela, who looks incredibly menacing and creepy. Boomy looks, well, as you'd expect, crazy, but his earthbending effects look really interesting. On the subject of Boomy, looking at his kingdom of Omashu, it looks stunning, and I mean absolutely breathtaking. It looks so much like the show, but very lifelike at the same time. Something really interesting is that unlike in the original show where there was an intense red hue to the Agni Kai arena where Zuko received his scar, it looks here more like it's out in the open, colored by nature. If this is the Agni Kai scene, it's a very interesting creative choice, because a big part of the Agni Kai being so intimidating was the red hue making it feel almost suffocating and nerve-inducing, but I'm sure they'll find a way to get that same feeling across. After all, Ozai does look incredibly fierce here. We get a snippet of Zuko donning his blue spirit mask rescuing Aang, which was a scene that made fans of the original show go crazy, so seeing it in live action will be a complete treat. I must say, I really do think they nailed the blue spirit mask for live action, and this is important because, as we know, it shows up much later in the original animated show, with Ko the Face Stealer. It also makes some appearances in the comics, specifically in the story taking place after the main events of the series, where Zuko, Aang and the gang go on the search for Ursa, Zuko's mother. And, of course, it wouldn't be complete without mentioning this scene with Zuko and Iroh, both just looking gobsmacked by something with very much judging eyes. Right at the end, we get a very intense and awesome scene showcasing Aang and Zuko's battle. It does look amazing, but the effects look really dialed up to 11 in terms of the scale. I wonder if it's a byproduct of Zuko's rage or something else along those lines. It'll be interesting to see. Then, to end it off, Aang's tattoos slowly begin to glow, as the shine of the Avatar state appears, almost looking like it's oozing out of him, which is incredibly satisfying as well as awesome. So the trailer is absolutely awesome, the hype levels are insane, and I'm definitely really looking forward to the show. I have to say, I really do wish it was coming out weekly instead of all at once, because then we could speculate and all that, but I'm sure it'll still be very satisfying nonetheless. So I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. If you did, be sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.